So says for a man, the mitzvah of studying Torah, we said last time studying Torah for women is important. For the man, it's even more important to study Torah. We know that one of the requirements a person has to have is just like for your wife, you have to take her out on date night. It's very important to take your wife out. So too for the Torah, you have to have a date with the Torah. You have to make a time for the Torah every single day. The Rambam writes, every Jewish man, rich or poor, healthy or sick, young or old, man with a family, many kids, is all those people obligated to fix a time to study Torah at day and at night. But I learned in the morning, Rabbi. You show again at night. V'gita bo yomam b'layla. You study Torah day and night. So therefore, person cannot say, "Oh, I'm poor. I cannot. I don't have time. I'm this. I'm that." No, you're obligated also. A guy can't say, "Oh, I'm rich. I have so many things to take care of, so many employees, payroll to do, collecting, this and that, going through, depositing all my checks. I don't have time." No, you have to make time also. Oh, my kids, my this, put this one to bed, put that one to bed, shower this one, feed this one, bring him home, take him to school. This is no, sorry. You're also obligated. All of you are obligated to study Torah no matter what. We have to realize that imagine the guys who make electricity for the city, or the guys who run the water system, or the guys who the basic necessity is oxygen. Imagine they have to pump oxygen into the atmosphere. Those guys tell you, listen, I can't come to work today. I'm sorry. I have a lot of kids. I'm very busy. This, that. What do you mean? No electricity in the world today? No oxygen in the world today? Well, I'm sorry. You take a day off? Well, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't make it. What do you mean? The world cannot exist without this. There's not going to be electricity in the street today. We're going to drive in the dark. We're not going to breathe air. This is how a person has to view how Torah. Every time you study Torah, the world, you're fulfilling the purpose of creation. Hashem says, today the world was worth it to keep it running. Today, it says, Yom Hashishi. We say Hashishi on the Shir Shel Yom. Why? The sixth day. Hashem says, this day, 6 days of creation, all dependent on the 6th day of Sivan, Shavuot. If they didn't accept Torah on 6th day Shavuot, all 6-day creations, kaput, go back to Babo. So therefore it says Yom Hashishi, the 6th day, it's just Shavuot. So therefore, Hashem tells us, listen, don't miss out on this. This is very critical. Some religious people, they don't know they need to study Torah every single day. They don't know they have to have a fixed time. But once they know, they have an obligation to go and see to it. He says a story how he went to northern Israel one day, and he was in a shul to pray Shachrit. So afterwards, there was like 100 people in the minyan. After the prayers, he told all of them, they're all running away. They're not staying to learn. He said to them, Hashem gives you 24 hours a day. Badarek. He gives you a gift, right? 24 hours a day. What do? You can't give him half hour? Come on, you can't give him back half hour. He asks for half hour, sit down, half hour to learn. You can't give it to him. He gives you 24. You can't give him half. So therefore, it says you should love Hashem after Hashem saying Shema every day. Right? All your heart, all your soul, all your resources. How do you show your love for Hashem? You buy flowers for Hashem. What do you give to Hashem? You learn Torah. You study with all your soul. Even if you're dead tired, splash some water on your face and give it to him. Give him a gift. Go and do it for him. You study his Torah. If you all your resources, with even take away from your money. Give away your money. How do you give some money to Hashem? Instead of going to work and making the extra buck, you say, it's okay. I'll sit here, and that will be like a gift to Hashem. I'll study Torah instead. You understand? So therefore, there's many ways to give a gift to Hashem. When Jews learn Torah with joy, what does the Zohar say? Hashem calls his angel, says, Anna, Mr. Angel, you think you're special? Come here. Look at this guy. He had a whole long day. He's dead tired. He sits down after work, after putting his kids to sleep. He opens the Mishnah. He calls his Chavruta and starts learning. He's so tired. He's about to fall asleep, and he says, no, I have to do it. You think you're special? Anna, go do what this guy's doing. This is called serving Hashem. What you do is easy. This is called serving Hashem. That's why the people, humans, are greater than the angels, the Zohar says. So therefore, after he gave them some musar, he came back to the same shul, and 6 months later they made a big siyum. They finished Masechet Brachot, big siyum. So you see that it's very important. The person, once he knows, he makes a commitment to it. There was a lady, he says, that was named Ora. She told the rabbi that she was in high school in Tzvat. She had a classmate named Udi. Afterwards, she got married. She was Veria. Her husband and her became Choser B'Tshuva. And we hosted Torah class in our house. And this Udi guy, I didn't see him 15 years. He came. So what happened? Last night, she says that she had a dream that this guy came to her in a dream, and she said to her, the guy said to her in the dream, "You're so lucky you host Torah classes in your house." And the Udi guy says in the dream, "I died last night in a car crash." And what? And the only thing that's important in Shamayim, they tell me, is learning Torah. That was the biggest thing. I saw the biggest thing you in Shamayim was learning Torah. So therefore, what? You're so lucky. You're connected to Torah. You have people in your house. You host them for Torah classes. And he says, all I ask of you is find someone to say Kaddish for me. That's the dream she had of this guy that came to her in a dream. So Udi, Hashem bless him, he found out too late. But us, we know how much more so we should go. And one of the questions they ask you after 120 is, did you set aside time to learn Torah? They say, the guy says, but I'm sorry, Shamayim, the judges, I didn't have time to study Torah. Why are you judging me? I didn't study Torah. Oh yeah, you don't have time? Oh, let's go open. So it says over here that you spent swiping on your phone 1.5 hours. And it says over here on the Netflix account, it says you finished 3 seasons of whatever, And it says you went to sleep 1 a.m. even though you were dead tired. You forced your eyes open to watch it. And it says that you were in this wedding till this time and you were in this party till this time. They're going to open they're going to audit you. And they're going to say, oh, you had a lot of time, my friend. You used it here. You misused your time. And you're telling me you have no time? You think you don't have time. You're just not using the time properly. And what? You have to maximize. For silly reasons, this is silly, cut this out. So this is silly, cut that out. And you'll see you have a lot of time. Now, if a person is really learning and he's maxed out, okay, you're right, he is maxed out. He can't do more. He's anus already. He's doing as much as he can. But you're saying you do 0, and you're saying you don't have time. How can you have to do 0 and you say you don't have time? That means you're not using it properly. So we all be zocheh to be able to answer after 120 properly, and we should use our times wisely. Baruch Amen.